All right, thank you. Thank you. You're welcome back to the Taji Baby Face Show. Thank you. And we still have the children of the Hatfield Primary School in the house. They look very nice. They're eating. They're having fun. They're enjoying. I like this. When adults come on our sets, they're always sometimes, the word is not odd, but they are very self-aware that they're on TV. Children, they don't, they are just, just take their shots. They are drinking their... that I could go back to be a child and be a child. I'm just curious. What is your greatest worry? Any of you have worries, children? Are you worried about anything? You're not worried? Not even about homework? No. How about your school fees? No, you're not worried about. How about lights? You're not worried about lights. Do you know there's no petrol in the country? Are you worried about that? You don't even know there's no fuel. Okay. God, they don't. That's how I know that Hatfield is a private school. If you had been in some public schools, you would have been the one selling the fuel on the road. You would have been the one selling the black market fuel. All right, guys, you're welcome back to the Taji Baby Face Show. It's time for what we call my top 3 amazing facts. All right, believe it or not, I have something called the Bumper Book of Useless Information. This is the Bumper Book of Useless Information. It contains useless information. Not that it's useless to the degree that it is wrong. It is just that the information might not really change your lives or your life in any way. Except that the first one today will touch the children. At least it will instruct you. I chose this fact for you because many years ago when I was in primary school, well, not many years ago, I'm not that much older than you are, babyface. You know, some years ago, when I was in primary school, I remember that we had a sort of documentary, and they told me this fact that I did not know before, and I'm sure you don't as well. So, children, I'll ask you, who is the king of the jungle? Which animal? Just say it. Lion. The lion, right? That is exactly what I thought all those years ago. The lion is the king of the jungle. Why? Because the lion is strong and brave and fierce. Well, let me tell you something. Did you know that according to my book, the lion, the male animal, the lion is actually one of the laziest animals alive? Yes. Now, this is a fact. All right, I was about to say true fact, but that might be a tautology. Now, let me tell you this. Lions actually spend up to 20 hours a day sleeping. It is the lionesses or the lioness that hunts for the food, and when she now brings the food for the cubs, the children, the young one, the lion then wakes up from sleep, bullies everybody, eats his fill, then goes back to sleep. So, if you are a brave person and you want to liken yourself to an animal, don't call yourself a lion. Call yourself a lioness. That's an amazing fact. Yes. Now, how many of you have flown before in an airplane? Most of you. Where were you going, curiously? Wait first. Who went to America? Here, stand. If you went to America, stand. How old are you? 8. Sit. How old are you? 9. How old are you? 9. How old are you? 8. Sit. London, go. You are all around. You have been to America and London. Sit. Don't worry, sit. See life. I didn't travel until I was 26. And it was to Cotonou to go and buy a car. The world is changing. Well, guys, so you have traveled. Are you scared of flying? No. Are you scared of flying? Anybody scared of flying? You're scared of flying a bit. You're scared of flying a bit. Okay, let me tell you. Amazing fact number 2. Did you know that the bumpiest part of the plane, the same plane, the bumpiest part of the plane is actually in the tail section at the back. So if you're scared of flying, the next time you're in a plane, tell the air hostesses, and the air host to please place you in the middle or in the front if they have a seat for you in first class. The ride in the back is not the same as the one in the middle. Yeah. Also for you adults, no need to ask you if you're scared. Most of us are scared once we pass a certain age. You are not scared now because you have not really contemplated certain things. When you start to make money, then you may understand what I mean. So for the adults, if you're scared, always sit in the middle or the front. The back section is the bumpiest part. You come out of the plane sometimes, you're telling somebody who was in first class that it was a bumpy ride. They don't understand what you're talking about. They were in VI, you were in Ajegule. That's all. All right. Now, this is the last one for you, my amazing fact number 3. Have you ever heard people say, I'll be back in a jiffy? You've heard that? I'll be back in a jiffy. Adults, you've heard that. I'll be back in a jiffy. Well, did you actually know that a jiffy is actually a measurement for time? A jiffy is actually the time unit for 1/100th of a second. 1/100. Yes. So the next time somebody tells you they will be back in a jiffy, that is a virtual impossibility. You really cannot be back in a jiffy. All right, stay with us on the Teju Babyface Show. We'll be back in a jiffy.